Hello and welcome back to the Art Studio. Today we're going to talk about a famous painting by the artist Pablo Picasso, which is called Guernica, and it was painted in 1937. I don't intend to give you very much factual information about the painting because you can easily find out everything that you want to know about it on the internet. What I would like to do, however, is to give you a personal response to the painting and to explain some of the reasons why I like this picture so much and why I think that it's still relevant to us today. It's a very big painting that occupies most of the gallery wall. You could probably call it cinematic in its scale, and I think this is quite an important aspect of how we experience it. Unlike at the cinema, however, where we sit a good distance from the screen, when we view this painting we're able to get close to it and to examine it in detail. This means that we focus on one particular section of the painting before moving on to examine another area. So we become a wee bit like a camera ourselves, scanning the image, zooming in to study detail and panning out to take in the whole scene. I think this is a very intentional device and the reason why Picasso decided to make this picture so big. I would really encourage you, when you're talking about art and design, not to simply regurgitate what you've read or what you've found out on the internet, but to have a few original thoughts of your own and really just to express your thoughts and opinions and ideas about the painting. But what we're really looking for is for you to respond to it. So what do you think? What are your ideas? How do you feel about it? And, could you share those with other people? So if you're intending to talk about a painting, it's a good idea to use a simple method. And what we use sometimes is what's called the describe and explain method. The describe and explain method involves you describing what you have seen and then trying to explain in your own words why that has been done. Talk about the visual impact of the picture, and if you're talking about line, if the line is fine, if the line is broad, what difference does that type of line make to the visual impact and the way we experience the painting. The second slide gives you a list of some of the things that you may speak about. You're not going to want to talk about all of those, but you can maybe pick out one or two. So if you're practicing talking about a painting, you will look at what are called the visual elements. First of all, the visual elements are line, tone, shape, colour, texture, pattern and form. And so you would have a look at the painting and maybe decide which of those are the most important things to speak about. If you're doing an SQA exam, you will be given some headings and you will be asked to respond to those.